Still heartbroken. Okay.
Mm.
Hey everyone. Welcome to our discussion of High School Musical, the musical, the series, season 3, episode 7, titled Camp Prom. I'm joined by Daniela, and we have a special guest, Alex, and we will also be having another special guest, Michaela, when she joins. And I wanted to ask you guys about like your first impression of this episode.
Danielle, you can go first.
It was pretty good. It's just that I didn't like the ending because
Of course, of course.
my heart. But besides that, it was pretty good. I didn't like the song that they sang. It was really cringy to me. But
Which one?
sure,
Which one?
the I wouldn't change a thing.
I knew you were gonna have a issue with that, definitely. What about you, Alex?
Um, Honestly, okay, I'm gonna be honest. When this is not necessarily saying anything like bad about the episode, but like uh, so I was a little bit out of it when I watched the episode because I got high the day before because that was like the anniversary of like the day that my grandma's dog died, and I wanted to like commemorate that. But anyway, nonetheless, I did enjoy the episode. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I did enjoy the episode. But like Daniela said, like I had an issue with the song as well. Wouldn't change a thing because I like wanted it to be Gina and EJ singing the song, but I did kind of like the kind of hip hop twist that they did with it.
Yeah,
But
that was actually pretty
yeah,
nice.
yeah. Oh, Ami's joining. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of people here on the stream.
Oh
Hi,
boy.
Ami.
Hello, I made it just in time.
Oh my god. Okay, awesome.
And I have an interesting thing I want to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't think this is the end of EJ and Gina. Because if you notice, they didn't really like Gina didn't really say goodbye to EJ like Ricky and Nene did.
So wait, what do you mean?
What?
Like I think they're gonna make up. Basically, I don't think this is the end of them.
I hope so. Um, I found it interesting how like Ricky, like he didn't say what he was supposed to tell Gina, right? Like he could have taken that opportunity to do that, but I think it kind of goes to show like his I don't know character
He's being
development, I
respectful
guess.
about it.
And he's being respectful about it. Sorry. And I guess that'll come to light next episode. But yeah, Ami, we just started. So what were your first impressions of this episode?
Jojo Siwa should not act as anything other than Jojo Siwa. Um, I guess that. Also, like, I guess obviously the main theme of this episode is friendly fibs. Um, I thought it was a decent episode. I didn't think it was the best episode. But it was definitely, it's your standard penultimate episode where they have to like get like the final act going. They have to. It's more about the setup than paying anything off.
Yeah. What did you think of like how they haven't really touched upon like the musical as much. Like they haven't done any rehearsals besides like EJ kind of like doing last minute like line reads with them. Like what do you guys think about that?
I think it probably means that like we're gonna probably see more of the show in the finale.
Yeah. What do you think, Ami? Because I know you brought that up last time.
Yeah, this is the like, yeah, like in the last minute, Maddox was like, "Oh, well, Channing's probably. It seems like Channing's gonna try to mess everything up or something for full reality show stuff." And I'm like, "Does Channing need to mess everything up? Have you even like we haven't seen you practice? Like it's the night before the act, and like half of these people like either don't know their lines or like are barely like in." you know, registering their lines. I don't know. It seems like Channing doesn't need to do much to mess up the play.
Mm.
Yeah. I found it interesting how like young Elsa and Anna weren't there, and so it's like they where have they been? And I don't like. I mean, they don't really have a big part, but I don't know. I feel like
Yeah,
I
I thought
want
that
them
was a
to be
little weird.
included more. Yeah, they're kind of being left out, which I mean I kind of understand, but they're I mean they're still integral to the show, you know.
Hmm.
What oh Ami, what did you think of the Camp Rock song that they used in this episode?
Um, it was decent. I didn't mind it at all. It was my standard like High School Musical like 6, maybe 7 out of 10. Um, I know I know Daniela hates when they put Camp Rock uh in this show, so that was the most entertaining part of it for me, as I knew Daniela would have something to say about it. But also, like, I agree with you about the young Elsa and Anna thing as well. Like, you don't even need to give them speaking lines. It's whenever you show one of these random like extras or background characters, you could just have those two walking instead of like two of the extras.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, like, decent camp rock songs. 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh, since I know like you like Ami, you've been you said like in another live stream that that Maddox and Jed are kind of like the central focus in a way, like of like they kind of parallel the themes in Frozen. So what do you think about the fact that they gave the Wooden Changes thing song to them instead of like Gina and EJ?
I definitely appreciated it. Yeah, like, I mean, throughout the season, it seems not only are they like a direct parallel to Frozen, but it seems like they're the central storyline of the season, more or less, which is a surprise thing, is how they're both two new characters to the show, made for the season. But no, that was definitely like the best song. I think it was one of my favorite songs of the season.
Hmm. So oh, okay. I guess we can talk about like the news that came out. I don't know if I just found out about this. Um, but Ami, I don't know if you
I
know
think
about
everyone
this.
just found out about it, to be honest.
Yeah, when did it come out? Because I just
I
checked
think it's
Twitter.
today, right?
Oh, okay.
What news?
I think. I don't quote
Okay.
me on that.
Okay, so it's about the fourth season of the show, and so
Hmm.
the news is like the upcoming fourth season of the show will find Miss Jen and Co. staging a production of High School Musical 3 senior year. But wait, in classic whatever, like I don't HSMTMTS. There's a twist when the students return for their first day back in season 4. They also learn that the school is being used to film the long-awaited High School Musical 4, the reunion movie, and they'll all be playing featured extras. So it's like there's so much, meta. So does that mean they're actually filming a High School Musical 4?
I don't think they would use this show to announce that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, I think it's just for the show.
Okay, so that would mean like the characters, or I guess like Vanessa Hudgens, Zac Efron, they would return.
No, Zac Efron is not coming to the show.
Okay, honestly,
Although,
I wouldn't be so quick to assume that because I mean, it would kind of explain like Zach and Vanessa like coming to East High earlier in the
Hmm.
year.
And also
hmm,
like I think didn't he say that he would want to do a fourth movie? Because I think I read about that. But Daniela, since you're like the expert on the show, what do you think?
Um, it's very uh it's very tricky because I feel like Zac Efron would be the one to be really quiet, and I feel like something like that he would want to like not like try to avoid. And I feel like they're being very very subtle about it. Like it's just like it maybe could happen. Like I could see myself coming back. I just feel like it's not in his character or like to be like, yeah, it's happening. Because he made it pretty obvious with the whole coming back, like making the video and stuff. But I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah. Hi, Michaela. Yeah, we just started a couple minutes ago, so you haven't missed much. But we were just talking about the news that came out today about season 4. What do you think about it? If you've heard it, if you've heard it.
I just like saw it like 10 minutes ago. It was
Same.
so crazy. I like did you guys see the post that Zac Efron, like Vanessa Hudgens did in front of like the school a couple months back?
Mhm.
I feel like that's connected to it because they say like the reunion of like
That's what I said.
yeah. So I don't know. It seems really exciting. But yeah, it's gonna be so trippy that they're like doing the High School Musical 3 play, and then like the 4th movie's playing, and then my friend who's like really into musical theater, she was saying that the stage production of High School Musical 3, like it's not even a thing yet, like in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But I'll be in Salt Lake City in a couple weeks, so maybe I'll bump into some people and ask.
Oh my god. Yeah, you should do that. But you also went, Daniela, you also went, I think, the day that season 3 came out or something like that.
Yes,
Salt Lake.
it was like a couple days before, and I kind of bumped into them, which sucks that I didn't. So yeah.
Yeah. So I guess going back to oh, actually no. Michaela, what were your first impressions of this episode?
I was living for it. It was so fun. I I liked like the dance scene and like just like all the drama that unfolded. Like I don't know, with like EJ and Gina's breakup, I just like I felt like she just had good reasons, and I was like, "Go girl!" Like, but
Yeah, honestly, during that scene, I was kind of just going like, yes, Gina, you tell him, you know what you're worth.
period, yes.
Yeah, during that scene, I was like, yeah, they're not getting back together. But you know, Rena, so it'll be fine.
Yeah. Ami, so does that mean you're like on board with Rena now? Or like
I'm
do you
on
ship
board.
her
I'm
more?
on board with whoever wins at the end of the day. You know, I like more than anything. I like to be right.
And
Um, yeah.
I think that breakup video just showed Sophia Wiley's acting is phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And
Oh
her
yeah.
outfit, oh my god, chef's kiss. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
The scene of them, like, walking in, like, Gina, Ashlyn, and Courtney, that was amazing.
Yeah. And then the boys' reactions, I love that.
hmm
Ricky choking on his drink, like,
Oh my god, yeah.
Iconic.
I don't know. I don't think it's the end of Portwell just yet.
I hope not.
I don't think it's the end, just because that's just me. Because I noticed that maybe I could be wrong. Maybe I might be reaching, but she didn't really say goodbye the way that Ricky and Nene did. She kind of just didn't like.
I
I don't know.
mean,
I feel like
but also like Gina and EJ's relationship wasn't as serious as like Ricky and Nene, so I I feel like the breakup was appropriate for the type of relationship it was.
yeah, I
Cause
mean,
like what really what did EJ and Gina go out? How long did they go out? Like for like a week before camp or something? And then you can't really call what they were doing
wasn't
at
it a
camp
few months
going
or
out with
something
each
like
other.
that? Because I think there was, like, a time jump between season 2 and season 3. Like, a few months or something.
mhm.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, they don't
I
really specify it, but
Well, I think
But like
Ricky
they
said
act like
something
such
about like 3 months with Lily or whatever.
mm,
All right.
but they act like it was such a new relationship still. Like the way the series, like the season started off, like I could have sworn like they were like in their honeymoon phase.
But like, if you really think about it, 3 months is still the honeymoon phase. It's still new. Like 3 months is a while, but it's not that long.
Yeah. I
I've
mean,
actually heard my mom say that like 1 week is like the frenzy phase, and then like 6 months is the honeymoon phase.
Mm.
Okay.
I thought it was interesting how Gina said, like, I don't remember the exact quote, but she was like, it feels like the relationship didn't really even start. So it kind
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
alludes to like to the fact that it really only happened for during camp, but considering that the show had a time jump, that was kind of like ambiguous. Like we don't really know how long it lasted.
Mm.
It's kind of confusing, but at the same time, that line really hurt. But yeah, what did you guys think of like Seb showing up in this episode?
Oh my god, that was amazing. The way that Ashlyn was just like, I see something that makes you happy. And then the reunion kiss, like, yes!
I'm sorry, I got distracted with Ricky's funky moves. I was paying attention to that the whole night.
I was definitely. It was definitely a highlight. I enjoyed seeing them. I liked the whole dressed up as someone in their 70s
Oh
rather
my
than
god.
from the 70s.
Honestly, that was giving like the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody line from like, the 60s dance sort of thing of like, they're
Mm.
supposed to dress like go-go dancers from the 60s, not two dancers in their 60s.
Yeah, that kind of I didn't like I kind of thought about that. I didn't like know where it was from, but I remember some like there was a joke like that in Disney before. But yeah, what about you, Michaela? What do you
Oh,
think?
I liked it. It was fun. I wish that like there's so many characters this season that like it's hard for like people to get more screen time and stuff. Because like I wanted more of Seb, and he only had like a couple minutes in there. But
Mm-hmm.
what we got though was really funny, really cute, and I love that he barged in and EJ and Gina's like breakup scene.
Elton John.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
Oh god,
Yeah.
what a way to lighten the mood.
Oh, I would have skipped the dance and would have went skinny dipping in the lake.
Yeah, the non-existent lake.
Oh yeah,
Also,
like, that's
what
true.
was with the whole like ALS challenge that they did at the end?
Oh, I know. So it was more towards Carlos, as you could see, it was obvious because remember he was really scared of showing his skin, so it was
Mm.
like for that matter, like
Okay.
finally taking his shirt off and like around the boys.
Yeah. Also, for a camp with like, doesn't the camp have like lake in the name?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the lake? We have not seen the lake the whole season.
Well,
They
it
swim.
is a
They swam in
shallow
a
lake.
right, but they swam in like a swimming pool.
Okay, but do you remember like in the shallow lake song, it one of the lines was like the lake is like mud or something, right? Like
I mean,
mud or dirt or whatever.
you can swim in mud.
You can swim in It might be because like I don't know. I think with like filming, there's like a lot of liabilities if you film near
Mm,
water for some reason. So they probably like avoided that, but they
probably.
like, made like a fake one or like I don't know something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, the closest thing they have to a lake is the pool.
Yeah.
I guess that's the shallow lake.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they never went canoeing, right? Or did
Oh
no?
yeah, that's
Oh
true.
yeah, because someone puked in the pool.
And they
It
were
would have been
in the pool, but usually you would canoe in a lake. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It would
Yeah,
have
I
been
thought that was
so
really
cool.
weird.
It would have been so cool if, since they're doing Camp Rock songs, at least filmed where they filmed Camp Rock. That would have been cool, like the same camp.
Yeah. Actually, I
yeah,
just found out. I was searching it up yesterday, and they actually filmed it in Canada, like in Ontario. So I thought
Oh,
I did not know that until yesterday. So that would have been really cool.
I'm
I think
so
they choose
Um,
I think they choose Canada for a lot of like woodsy
Yeah.
uh areas.
I'm so
yeah.
excited for
Um,
the next episode.
I know.
of course,
Excited.
a
Yeah.
small,
Huh?
I'm excited for the promo. Like I love seeing the promos.
yeah.
Yes, give me everything.
I'm
I
so
usually don't.
excited.
I usually don't watch the promos actually.
Same.
Uh,
Really.
I gotta just go into it blind. But me and Mimi's favorite character appeared again today. Uh,
Y'all.
play, played by Jason Earls, Dewey
Mhm.
Oh
Wood.
yeah,
Oh,
dude. Uh,
oh my God. I'm so
his
excited
line.
for this.
Oh my gosh! But about
Then-
the PDA, that was
Yeah,
that was
that
so.
was great.
Nini's coming back for the finale.
Oh,
I'm so
But
Wait, I
why
thought she was
though?
only I thought you guys said she was only gonna be in like 2 episodes and she already had those.
that's
I thought so, but some pictures came out and she's gonna be singing I gotta go my own way.
Oh
Praying
my
for
god.
Spoilers, Daniela.
I'm sorry. I'm
I
I mean,
sorry.
she
might have
did
wanted
send
to.
it
Be,
to the group chat.
I
So.
might have wanted to be surprised by that.
Well,
Um.
I'm not saying how she's gonna sing it. Even
Well,
though
she's gonna sing it in an Olivia Rodrigo way. Depending on how much you like Olivia Rodrigo's music, take that as you will.
I'm just
Um.
hoping I get one last Rini scene. One last Rini
Although,
scene. Will we
but
close
really,
it?
I wish Nene wouldn't come back. Like, if you're gonna quit the show, quit the show. Like, especially like, or if you're gonna have your last episodes, have them like bunched together. Don't like spread it throughout the season to make people think that you might still be in the show, or make it
That's
feel
a good
like you're
point.
still in the show.
I don't care. I just want one last Rini scene. Just give it to me, baby.
Daniela, Rena's happening. Get with the
Well,
program.
it's a pity, like, okay?
Daniela, do you think is or this might be a spoiler or not, but do you think Nini's gonna come back like to the camp, or is she just gonna have like another scene but like separate?
Can I say? Because I already know. I
Well, yeah,
already know.
yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay,
Careers.
I'm not gonna say much, but she will be with the cast. She's gonna be sitting watching the show.
Oh my god.
Oh
I
wow.
just need one more Joshy and Levy scene. One more Joshy and Levy scene.
Oh my god. So I know that, I mean, well, since he already said it, but Big Red is coming next episode. And so I don't know, what do you guys think about like, Ashlyn's storyline and then Big Red coming in next episode?
Oh, yeah. Big Red's definitely coming to get broken up with.
Yeah.
And I liked Ashlyn's storyline. I mean, uh, from that one scene, Val obviously, not Val, Maddox obviously likes Ashlyn, um, which I don't really see. Like they had like a little bit of like screen time together, like when the musical first started, but then they kind of like drifted away from that. Um, but like I'm down for it for next season.
I want to say two things. I laughed my butt off when she said, "What's up, hippies?" She threw her hands in the air. That was
I
really
mean, it
fun.
was appropriate because 70s, but
And also, can we talk about how Val was nowhere to be found in this episode?
That
oh
was
my
so
god,
weird.
yeah.
No
Like
one's
they
putting
mentioned her once, but she wasn't even in the episode.
Yeah. So I think that, remember, Daniela, you showed us that promo pic with Ricky and Val. That will probably be next episode, right?
Yes. I ship it. I ship it. I ship it.
They've
Yeah.
literally interacted once, Daniela.
Listen now, kid. You know you're older than me.
I'm
But listen
older
now,
than you.
kid. Exactly. Now, listen, okay? I was told, I'm not gonna say any names. I don't know if they can get sued. But I heard that have a really nice conversation. And let me have this Val and Ricky conversation. Do not rain on my parade, okay?
Listen,
This is Val
me,
and Ricky time, baby.
listen. Mimi and
No,
I have had
no,
plenty of nice
no,
conversations, but
no,
that doesn't mean we're
no,
gonna go
no,
out.
no, 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 no.
Also,
Okay.
wasn't the Val and Ricky conversation supposed to happen in like the what was it, the Real Campers of Shallow Lake episode? But that didn't happen.
I think they cut it out, but whatever. I'm still
Yeah.
hoping for my Ricky and Val conversation. I have hopes. Do not crush them.
Honestly, I really don't see it.
We'll
Me
have to
either.
see.
They've had a conversation.
But don't rain on my parade, okay? Let me dream. Let this somewhat of a child still dream, okay?
I will be I will be like a severe like thunderstorm warning on your parade.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
How do you guys think the truth of Ricky, like Ricky's feelings for Gina, will come out? Because probably will happen
Oh,
next episode.
I really hope he's able to tell her before Channing can like mess things up. Jesus Christ.
I feel
I feel like Channing will probably like set it up to where like he'll like set it up to where he's like quote unquote like showing Corbin the trailer they're gonna put out publicly and like make it conveniently like when Gina's gonna be around. Like I don't think Ricky's gonna be able to tell Gina. Also, I don't think, or at the very least, I don't think Gina's gonna find out until the very end of the episode. That way, it's a big cliffhanger for next season.
Oh God.
yeah,
I
At
yeah,
least
I
we
don't
know that
know.
we're getting a season 4.
true.
Let's
So
just be grateful for that.
Yeah, I think I agree with Ami. I think it'll be the cliffhanger of the season.
I
Um,
feel
yeah.
I feel like they kind of already confirmed that Maddox is gonna be in the fourth season because if you notice when they're climbing the rock thing, they say you're one of us now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like Jad and Maddox will be in the next season.
yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
I hope they are.
Never went to the school before, but they're just gonna go home and be like, "Hey, mom, hey, dad, we actually made like real life friends. Can we move?"
And it's gonna be like High School Musical 1 where like Gabriella like transferred to East High.
Hmm.
Right, conveniently moves to the school.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because they met at like the ski lodge, right?
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
Fun fact: at the very ski lodge, Riley, Maya, and the gang from Girl Meets World went to.
Wait, seriously?
No, I don't know
No.
if that's true or not.
Okay, okay. I was like, wait, really?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, imagine if Miley Cyrus had walked in with her wig and like they're having a scene with Jason Earls. Imagine how iconic that it's so hilarious that would have been.
Oh my god. And Miley had a cameo in the
The
second
second
movie, right?
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was fun. Um, but what do you guys think of like I find this interesting of like I don't really understand why they're making a fourth movie in the show, like a fourth High School Musical movie, but if the actors come back, like Corbin would be this like jerk, I guess. I don't know. How do you guys think that would work?
I'm not sure, but also like I've really thought about it, and I don't think that Corbin really is a jerk in this show. I think he's just like I don't know, like I feel like he doesn't like as like a 30 almost 40-year old, like would you want to be like hanging out with these kids? And like I also feel like it's just a job. Um, it's also playing into like a character of like satirizing the fact that like he kind of is like stuck with this franchise and with like smaller Disney roles and whatnot. But I don't feel like he's done anything like super jerkish. I think he's just been one of more. I think it's more like ego than like
Hmm.
full-heartedly being a jerk.
Or like unintentionally being a jerk or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no, I don't know. I kind of feel it. I mean, I guess it's more ego, but I kind of feel like he's a bit of a jerk. But yeah, I don't know. But I mean, the real Corbin is so much. From what I can tell, he's like so much better. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, do you guys have any questions? Because I'm like running out of things to say.
Okay, what do you guys think about like uh Jet and Maddox's lines of like, you can come out now. No, I already did that, Jet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind
That
of helped
was
me out with that,
hilarious.
Jet.
Did you
Don't you
guys
remember?
see how
Yeah.
jealous Ashlyn got of Maddox and Madison? Like when she came up to introduce them, she was kind of like really jealous.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I did not notice that.
Mhm.
Also,
It was kind of a blink and you miss it, I think.
Yeah.
A
yeah.
little bit.
Also, the actress that plays Ashlyn, Julia, her boyfriend was in the episode again. He was in the back.
Oh.
Okay.
I was like, I see you there. You're not hiding.
Yeah, no, but I did notice the fact that Ashlyn looked a bit jealous. It wasn't really like the camera never really focused on her, so it can be like pretty easy to miss. But I think like from the episode where they watched Camp Rock, I think from that episode, like they sort of like hint at Maddox and Ashlyn together. Even though like Ashlyn has a crush on Val, I think that they'll definitely move towards Maddox and Ashlyn. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like Ashlyn and Val, that's a little bit inappropriate because like Val is a few years older, I feel like, than Ashlyn.
Listen, listen. I'm so glad that you're saying that. I've been saying like throughout these live streams, like why are these like I was like no, like these college age kids would not want to
Yeah.
date high schoolers. Um, but and
Like,
like I
why are
said,
you encouraging this, right?
right, and also like I said like before, I think that Val was really just like a means to like for Ashlyn to discover something about herself
Yeah,
rather than
yeah,
like it actually being a potential ship.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
just,
Um, yeah, go
yeah.
ahead.
Daniela, were you gonna say something?
I really feel like Gina was being like a little bit insensitive towards EJ, but I also understand her, and the reason why I say that is because he's the director of the theater. Like she should have known like he's gonna be really busy all summer. Like she's been around like Miss Jen, like she knows how it goes. Like I feel like she was acting like this caught her off by surprise, and it like really didn't. She like she's in theater, so she knows like what she was getting into with him being the director and being in a relationship with him over the summer.
See, I would agree with that, but one, she didn't know that she was getting into it with him being the director because he didn't even know he was going to be a director. And two, I would understand that if EJ had actually been doing his job as a director, but he just EJ has been picking the wrong moments to like actually do his job. Like he should not have been doing this line thing the whole night. Like you should have done that like
Yeah.
throughout the day leading up to the prom, not like, you know, waiting until everybody's trying to have a good time and being like, "What's your line?"
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I understand both sides. That's what I mean. Like I understand like they could have gotten together at the end of like the prom thing and like gone over their lines.
Hmm.
I still feel
Yeah.
bad for both
Um,
parties.
I do have a question for all of you. Are you worried about season four being so meta? Because from what like Mimi said, what season four is gonna be, that sounds absolutely horrible. Like, they've. I mean, this season, for example, they tried doing like two things at once, and it's really bad. Like this season has been horrible. It's had its highlights, but what do you all think about season four?
I hope they have more episodes because I feel like the season
Yeah,
could have been a lot better if they had space. Because they were
Hmm.
trying to do two things in one season, but they had fewer episodes than any of the other seasons. Um,
that's true.
yeah, I feel like that they should have at least 10, maybe like 15 or something. Um,
Oh my god, the longest season of the entire show.
it'd be like so good because it's just like you have like already so many characters, and then they might add like Jet and Maddox, and they might add like well, I don't know, but like the two little girls. I know that they're adding like this I forget her name, but this actress that's on like another Disney Channel show. So I just feel like they're like gonna be so many characters, and like all of this stuff is going on that they need like space to like have it not have so many plot holes and like make sense. So
Hmm.
Yeah, and make sure that everyone has like good amounts of screen time.
yeah.
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 What do you think, Alex? Are you worried about the next season? What do you hope they do in order to improve upon what happened this season?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I think like the episode amount would probably the biggest thing. Other than that, I don't really know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I haven't had enough time to digest the news about it.
That's
Let's
true.
just be
That's
honest.
fair.
Yeah. I mean, like Ami, you kind of touched upon what I already feel. But I agree with Michaela in that they should definitely have more episodes. I know that like this season they only had 8. They extended like 10 minutes of each episode. I noticed, so around 10 minutes. Um, and so it still didn't feel like enough time for them to uh like properly give attention to like every character, and like the whole meta situation next season is going to be even more confusing, and especially like if they have like more guest stars like with like the High School Musical cast, if they come in, then they should definitely give them more time. um and yeah, so I it's going to be really confusing, I feel like. Like just and like
There's so
I
much chaos.
there's so much chaos, and I feel like maybe, I mean, if they graduate next year, like next season, then they'll like something we kind of talked about in other live streams. We predicted or kind of like suggested that they would have the ending of the third movie be like the ending of season 4, like with the graduation uh number. So I think that will be cool, but besides that, I don't really know how they're gonna really implement all these different elements into next season. It's gonna be really
Yeah.
confusing.
And with like season four actually being like them filming the High School Musical 4, all the big cameos, and it being High School Musical 3, the musical, that really does make it seem like it's the last season. So we're probably not gonna get to see Gina graduate.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they're still gonna get another season, but it just might not be with like all the original cast, and they might like. There's already so many twists, but I feel like if they got a fifth season, there'd be like another twist or something. But
Hmm.
I feel like it's like still so successful that like I don't know why they wouldn't do a season 5.
Oh
I have
yeah.
a theory.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, Daniela.
Gina graduates early.
How
Wait.
would that work?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know, because I like in my class when the people were able to graduate early, like if they, I don't know what she would have to do, but I feel like they could add that to the series where they have her like graduate early. I don't know.
Yeah,
See, I feel like Nene would be the one to be able to graduate early. Like they've never suggested
Oh,
anything about
Yeah.
Gina with her credits and stuff.
yeah, I think that's possible, right? Like I've had people from like I that I've gone to high school with graduate early, but I was gonna say something and oh, Jet. So if Jet comes in season 4, then I think he would be he would be the same age as Gina.
Mm.
I'm not really sure, but maybe they would have Jet and Gina if be like the main characters in season 5 if they got one. Um,
Yeah,
I don't
What
know.
if Jet and Maddox get their own spinoff?
oh, that'd be interesting.
I don't. I would hope it would focus more on Maddox than Jet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like Jet could like carry a series. Um. Also, if I hope they do a season 5 just for us to be able to get to see the end of Gina's story. Um. But also, if Jet's moving to over there to East High, and season 5 rolls around, there's no more Ricky. So Jet, Gina, Endgame, I guess.
Oh my god, writers, if you're watching this, ditch the boys. Gina, leave them. Just leave them. I'm
I just
joking.
think like I forget their names, but like the two little girls that like play little young Anna and Elsa. Do you think they'll be in season?
Emmy and Alex.
Oh yeah, I mean Alex. Do you think they'll be in season 4?
No,
They like
I
were
think they're
barely,
too young.
Hmm.
but
I don't think that they're too young. I just because they're probably like what 8th graders, so they would be going into 9th grade. So
Oh,
like it would
right.
make
Yeah.
sense, but I don't think that it like
I
as
probably would have
much
thought
as
they were like 7th graders or something.
uh, as much as they will as much as they've like put them in a pocket dimension unless it's convenient for the show this season. I don't think we'll see them again.
it's just
I'll
weird.
be surprised if we see them next episode.
Honestly, that's kind of like what happened with Zay and Smackle in Roommate's World. Putting them in a
Mm.
pocket dimension only unless it's like convenient for the show.
Oh yeah.
I just
Yeah.
think
The
it's weird that they like introduced them because like I don't know, like they just were barely in the season and like didn't really do much for it. But
Mm.
the only thing I could see them coming into the fourth season if they go to like the opening night of like the fourth season's play.
Hmm.
Other
Yeah,
than that, I don't think they will.
yeah. I feel like it would be too unrealistic if a lot of the characters from the season come into like East High next season. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could see them coming in because, like you guys said, they're like the age that they would be entering high school. But at the same time, I don't really see them coming in. Now that we might have Jet and Maddox coming in. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Also, like it makes sense to me that like EJ and Nene might have like traveled, a long way to go to camp, to go to the specific camp, since it seems, like musical based, like they have the barn for performances and stuff. But and
Um,
like yeah, it makes sense because EJ brought them along this season. But I don't feel like that many people from like around the East High area go all the way to California for like or to wherever the Camp Shallow Lake is like located for camp. So I feel like most of the campers live in,
oh my
like
god.
uh,
Opening night, EJ and Nene get back together.
opening night
Oh,
season 4.
because I think they're the oldest ones, right? I think no, wait, is she,
Um, I mean,
oh, Ami, you're cutting off. Um,
she'll be back after these messages.
yeah. Hopefully, Ami can disconnect and reconnect. Wait, what were you saying, Daniela?
Oh,
I think
aren't
Nene is a few years younger than EJ, or a couple years or something.
I think
I
like
don't know.
that like Nene and AJ were like one of the oldest couples that we saw. I think
Mhm.
um yeah, that's what I remember.
The
Yeah.
only chemistry I ever saw between them was when like I saw that they could have chemistry was when EJ told Nene about that he didn't get into Duke. I feel like that was their most realist like you could actually see that they could have potential chemistry. But other than that, I didn't feel nothing. Like I feel like she was really there for him and they really had a really deep conversation. But other
Yeah.
than that,
I
shout
I
out.
um I kind of thought that you were gonna say that, Danielle, and I also feel. Oh, Ami's back. I think. I also feel the same way. Like I feel like in season two they were kind of like different characters, and they have like different priorities, so they were able to be more, um, I don't know, natural with each other. I guess. So yeah. Um, what did you guys think of Courtney finally climbing the wall?
I thought it was too soon.
Yeah, I feel like it would have made more sense for like the last episode, but I think there's gonna be so much that happens next episode that they were like, ooh, yeah, we need all the time we can get. But I liked her song a lot though. That was really
Yeah, honestly, like that song made me cry,
and Daryl.
especially the harmonies in the first verse. Oh my god.
Hmm. Yeah, I really enjoyed the song. I feel like I don't know if we've gotten like a solo from Courtney this season.
I don't think
But I really enjoyed it, and I do kind of feel like she did climb the wall a bit too early. It would have been best if she did it in the last episode. Maybe like I
Or
think
maybe even later than that, honestly.
yeah, I think I can't remember who it was, but it was either Daniela. I think it was Daniela who said that she could climb the wall like in like the end credits of the last episode. That would have been kind of funny and interesting to see. But Ami, are you back?
I feel like it'd be so funny if, because Olivia's gonna be performing "I Gotta Go My Own Way," so it'll be. Imagine they put her like song like as the credits are rolling. That's the end credits. Just her singing it
Oh
alone,
god.
like
And they
like
just like teased us with it, and it's just like, nope, just the credits.
gosh,
just not even a full song, just like 10 seconds.
that would be so mean. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But like also like if like she's the only issue I have with that is it's a two-person song and she's the only one credited on that song. So if she's the only one singing that song, I'm going to praise her because singing it by herself like a two-person song, it's gonna be very interesting to see how she manages that.
You know what? I do actually think there might be a little bit of like a loophole of sorts with that because I've seen like certain like credits on like Disney songs be like either one person is credited or the entire cast is credited, but like if it's the entire cast it's just one person singing, but if one person is credited it's like probably multiple people or something like that.
Please be Ricky. Ricky.
No, let Olivia like switch between like a really deep voice for when she has to do the male part.
That's just gonna make me think that she's really weird. I'm sorry. Like,
I mean,
imagine
is
she's like
it?
singing a
Is it?
two-person song
I
and
mean,
everybody's looking at her. Like,
isn't Nene really weird though? Like, I feel like Nene definitely would just be like, looking one way when she's singing, the Vanessa Hudgens part, and then like turns around and like does a super like deep Zac Efron voice to sing the male part.
oh my God,
Uh,
she's
let
gonna.
yeah, let it be like a Kurt Hummel situation where she's like split down the middle. She has like a dress on one side and like a suit on the other, a
Oh
little
my
pencil
god.
mustache on one side of her face.
But like in what part of the finale is that, like, how is that gonna work? Like, I don't understand like how they're gonna put that in. Like, I would understand if that was in the like first episode, like, and she's singing to like the cast. But why did I say cast like that? The cast. Um, but I just don't know how they're gonna fit that in because it just doesn't really make sense with the finale. But I'll have to see.
It doesn't.
I, f-
I feel
I
like
mean, I don't really know that either, but I feel like wait, Daniela, so you're sure that she'll be in the audience?
Yeah, also you could see it. There's a clip. I'll make like a group chat where we're all in it and I'll send it. But I like to zoom in into stuff and actually look into it. But she wears a specific jacket in the like in one clip, and then there's another clip where she's like everybody, there's like a crowd of people watching like them do the show, and you can specifically see her jacket. And I think she's sitting
Hmm.
down next to, I think it's Big Red. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be her. I'll find the evidence and I'll send it over. I'll send over the receipts.
I mean, it could be like at the like after the play and stuff. Like she came by to like see the play, and she came to like let them know that she won't be coming back. You know, she won't be like back and stuff. Although, like, you know, yeah, she probably is gonna let them know that she's not coming back for senior year. She's gonna, you know, stay in like LA or whatever, and
Mhm.
finish out her school while recording whatever music.
Yeah.
It's during Courtney's scene, like Courtney's performing a scene, and like she's like watching her.
Hmm.
I feel like I don't know why, but since it's like a two-person song, maybe it's like her Nini's like present self and like past self, maybe like something like that.
Hmm.
Or like another like guess I have is like I know some people have a theory that like since Gina came to the camp with like DJ, she'll probably like drive home with Ricky, and like maybe there'll be like a scene of like them going home and then Nini singing that, and it's like both for Nini and Gina. I don't know.
What if it actually? What if it's Court? What if Courtney and Nene are the duet for that song? Like instead of like take it out of the context of a relationship and make it of a friendship. Like
Mm.
because I feel like Courtney would feel some type of way about like not getting one last year with Nene
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
the Troy's part about like, but what about us? What about everything we've been through comes to mind. You know.
Oh my god, they're like doing the play. She just like interrupts the play and gets on stage and starts singing it. Oh my god, that would be golden.
Yeah.
Sound.
Nene comes up and like, oh nope, y'all have had the spotlight too long.
Do you
Oh my
think
god.
I'm the lead
That
in this musical now.
that reminds me of season one when EJ was just like I'm not the Troy you want. And it was just like, what the F?
do
Dude,
you,
going
Nini,
off script.
do you think Nini will be like in, or like Channing will try to like use Nini at all in like the reality TV drama and stuff, or no?
I don't think
Oh
so.
my Oh my god, it's like the crazy ex that comes back to take Ricky away from Gina. Because remember, he's the ex or something. He's
Mhm.
like the ex, or I don't know
The
what he
jilted
was.
ex.
Yeah, and she's like, no, you love me. Remember, you made me write that song about you and how I didn't have my license, but now I have it, and now
Oh,
I drive by your house. They like play along with it because I feel like that would be a good way for them to crush the whole like hate towards each other. That would be brilliant. I would be such a horrible writer and write that in.
because
I
they would be making fun of it in the show.
yeah. I feel like it would be a plot twist if the song was about Nini and EJ, but but I also liked like I if this is how Nini like exits the show. I actually like that better than her just like singing that last song that she sang in episode 2 and not really having that closure. I feel like with this with Gotta Find My Own Way, she's kind of like saying goodbye to East High, you know.
Yeah.
It's more appropriate that way, I feel. But yeah. Do you guys have any other like points or thoughts or questions?
How did you guys feel
No,
about JoJo Siwa? And like
I mean,
also how like she was like, I can't dance, but she's JoJo Siwa.
yeah, I
Honestly,
found
that
that
was hilarious.
ironic. It was funny. I didn't really mind her. I did like I couldn't really I mean differentiate her character from like her, you know, herself, like the actress. Because I just know her as the actress, so I thought it was a bit distracting in that sense, but other than that I didn't really mind it. But yeah.
All I'm gonna say, well, I got a few things to say, but one, she had a way to interpret her sparkles in because she had that sparkly jacket on, and you know how she always likes sparkles. I watch Dance Mom. Don't ask me how I know this, but just know I watch Dance Moms. Also, I feel like they really did have a I feel like they really did have a good connection, especially when they were at the cabin talking about their past. I feel like that was a really good scene. And also, can we talk about Ashlyn and how she's not full of herself anymore? Because we've been talking about this whole season how she's been really like, I guess like being too much. But I feel like when she had that scene with Courtney about like, oh, maybe you should like be Anna. Is it Anna? I don't know. I never watched
Elsa.
Frozen.
Elsa.
Elsa, and she, like Courtney was like, "Oh yeah, you should really be awesome," and then Ashton was like, "No, you got this." Like that was really nice to like see
And she
her.
even
Like,
said, "You're better."
yeah,
well, you see, Daniela, the thing about that is being gay makes you inherently a better person. And like, you know, because take me for example, I'm inherently better and superior to most because of my gayness.
Anyways, lesson of the story. We have another Ashlyn. We know who the Ashlyn in this live stream is. And I
Oh,
love how
absolutely, it's Mimi.
I think we're talking about you, Buckaroo. And
Ooh,
also, I like to point out how I have a Ricky picture and you have an EJ picture, and we go back at it. So
Yeah.
I feel like this is really weird how we both did that today,
Yeah.
but okay.
I noticed that.
Wait, what? Ricky picture?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying to.
Joshua.
Oh,
He's holding a
Frank.
teddy bear.
I heard that like that teddy bear is like a prop, or like they had it as a prop in one of like Ricky's room, but it's like Joshua's in real life.
It's
Some dope bear.
it's for the 4th season, and I actually have that bear next to me right now.
So cute. Oh my god.
Let me see where Franklin is. I was gonna go to a show, and I'm gonna bring Franklin. I want to.
We should.
Yeah, I think he started his tour in Toronto yesterday.
Yeah.
And I had no
Yeah.
idea. I was like, oh, cool.
I was not thinking that he was gonna be like at D23 today, because like I knew he had his concert last night, and then this morning he's in California. Like he must be so tired. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But
honestly, I don't know how celebrities do it. Like, just being like, yeah, just.
I mean, millions of dollars is probably really good motivation.
Yeah, true.
It's Franklin.
Oh my god.
Oh wow,
And his shoes.
Oh my god.
that's adorable.
Oh wait, they
Yeah.
sold the they sell the bears? Like
He did at the beginning because I've been following him since the beginning. So he sold them and then donated all the money to charity.
oh, that's nice.
He does that for his. He still does that. All the money he doesn't collect. He doesn't keep any of the merch money that he makes. He donates it to charity, and you actually get to choose the charity that you want when you check out.
Oh,
So go buy some merch at joshuabassett.com.
Oh, that's awesome.
Honestly, I love how Josh talks about like mental health any chance that he can get. Like that's like so important.
yeah.
I know that's my hubby.
I love Joshua. He's just like so sweet.
Hmm. Actually, like going back to Ashlyn and her, being welcomed into the LGBTQ plus community. Like, I love that scene
When
where
Carlos gives her the
Carlos gives
pin,
the
yeah.
pin. Yes, I thought that was sweet.
They're all my
Um,
children except for Ricky. That's my husband.
Says the person with the Josh photo.
Okay, now I was trying to be subtle. Okay, you know.
So do you think that Carlos just like had that pin with him, or do they sell those at like the
Just
camp gift
brought a bunch
shop?
to camp.
Yeah.
He's just trying to spot the gays everywhere he can.
Yeah, because it was just like the generic rainbow one. It wasn't like specified. It wasn't like a specific flag.
Maybe
He's
he
like
got
gives them out like Ellen. You get one,
Yeah.
and you get one, and you get.
I think
maybe
that's Oprah.
That's Oprah. Yeah.
at,
Oh,
like, do you remember like when Miss Jen?
But she might as well be gay Oprah, you know?
Do you remember the episode where like Miss Jen, like she came and then she was like, I got something at this like shop or something. I don't know if she was lying or not. Maybe he got it from there, and she was like, oh, like the shopkeeper like has everything or something like that.
Oh yeah, because you got the Twizzlers from the shop.
Yeah, but I don't know if she was lying or not. But if she wasn't lying, then maybe he got it from there, that shop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know,
Maybe.
like it could have been like the camp gift shop or whatever, like commentary.
I just can't believe Ricky got a rock for his birthday. A rock? Are you kidding me?
It was a moon rock so he could walk on the moon. So he could check it off his bucket list.
I would have preferred socks, but whatever.
Maybe it was actually a rock from the moon, like not just like, oh, this is a moon rock and it's painted to look like one. Like it actually was a moon, because that would kind of be cool.
If that's the case, I want to know what your father does, because if it's a rock from the moon, I would think you would have to go through great stakes for that.
No, I mean you can actually like
I mean, it's
depending
the thought that counts.
no, like you can actually like go places and you know depending on like how big it is, like you can get one for like $100 if you want like a piece of the moon. Depending on how big it is.
Imagine he just tells him it's a rock from the moon, but it's just a regular rock, and he actually gave him the rock so he could wash his clothes with the rock. Because in Mexico they do that. They wash your clothes with rocks.
Interesting.
You would have
That's a
to.
thoughtful
I'll
gift.
send y'all a video so you could see how it's done, because it's very hard to explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to see that now.
Is there anything else about the episode anybody wants to talk
We
about?
didn't talk about this, but like Ricky eating pizza at the beginning. Like
Oh,
I don't know how
good.
many he ate, but
3 whole pizzas.
But, like I thought it was supposed to be hot dogs. I was like weird that they changed it. And the
Yeah, I noticed that.
yeah.
Mhm.
Thought that was
And
a little weird.
And because of
Yeah,
Mr. Bowen, I will be eating pizza tonight, because I saw that and it made me want pizza.
but yeah, like you would think they have easier access to hot dogs at camp than pizza.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because it's
Also,
like roasting hot dogs on the fire or something.
Right, and yeah, and stuff. And I don't know about like any other camp, but I know the summer camps I went to didn't let you order food from outside the camp.
Also, I just want to say, I was trying to zoom into his talk about Ricky and the to-do list. I wanted to zoom into his to-do list because he didn't really talk about the other stuff, and it looked like his to-do list had a lot more stuff than what he said. And I was trying to see what his last thing he wants to do. Like, what's the last thing he needs to do on that to-do list?
I
Same.
saw like someone like it was kind of weird. I think it's like continuity error, but like it was like, so you know the one that it was like say yes to something that scares me. Like someone zoomed in and saw that that was actually crossed off, but then the one that wasn't crossed off, like the only one that wasn't, was this like play the lottery. But I feel like that's an error. But I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's a bucket list for before you turn 18. You can't play the lottery
Yeah.
before you're 18. And also,
Yeah,
yeah,
when I
like to
saw
say
that,
yes,
I was like, you can't play the lottery before you turn 18. That's illegal.
yeah. And
Go to
also to
jail.
say yes to something that scares me could have always been crossed off because that's what he did in season one regarding, actually doing musicals.
No, I don't think it was, because when he first introduced the bucket list, people like zoomed in and it wasn't crossed off.
So it'll the thing is we'll get the answer tomorrow, but I mean not tomorrow. It's for tomorrow for them, but we'll get it this weekend. I just wonder what the last thing he needs to do.
Maybe it's something to do with Gina. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I feel like it.
Because I feel like that's just, that's
Something
what,
generic enough to be on the bucket list, but like he makes it about Gina,
yeah.
probably.
Ask her to be my girlfriend. Want to be
You know
something
what?
cheesy like that.
You know what? Gina says no to both the boys and runs away to LA with Nene. That's
Yes,
it.
with
That's what happens.
Nini. Yes. They all become like she becomes this like famous singer, and then Gina's like her background like backup dancer, and they
Oh,
travel the world together.
Wow. So you're gonna subjugate Gina to being a background dancer?
Listen, she will be the best
How about
background
Gina
dancer. Okay,
becomes
she
a
gets
famous
paid the most.
singer?
Okay.
How about Gina becomes a famous singer and Nene is like, performs at coffee shops? How about that?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say becomes the background dancer because I was gonna say, do you want to go back to season one? Because it was not pretty.
Oh boy.
Nene can be backup vocals.
Yeah.
did you guys already talk about like what you felt of like Ricky not telling Gina the truth?
Oh yeah, we kind of did touch on that, I
Yeah,
think.
somewhat.
But how did you feel about it, Michaela?
Oh, I think he made the right decision, but like the
Yeah.
second part of me was like, no, like I want to see what happens now.
Mm.
But
Also, speaking of Ricky and Gina, let's talk about their moments. Ugh. Their moments when he
At coat check, you mean, or like?
yeah, the coat check. They had a little moment where when they were all dancing and then Ashlyn and Courtney walk away and they're like, "Oh, pick someone to dance with."
Yeah.
And they looked at like kind of looking at each other, but then like
And
Ricky's
then
like,
Ricky was doing the '70s dance moves, and
yeah. So
that scene, like, because I love
Yeah.
like, the audio, how they like kind of fade it in and out, and I was just like, oh, this is cinema. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
well, I was like,
The fact that if it wasn't for Jason Earls, they would have kissed.
oh my god.
I don't know if they
Yeah.
wanted to be honest.
Was he
oh my god,
referring
where
to
was
them
your
though?
first kiss? Oh, next to the court, the coats section. They're
Yeah.
like so romantic.
Was Jason Earls referring to them though? Or was he
No, I
talking
think,
to other people?
uh, yeah, he was just talking about since it's a prom or
Yeah,
like a
he
dance
said
in
like
general.
general reminder about PDA, and the reminder is don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just happened to apply to the two, like, crouched down in an uncomfortable position in the coat check. So, like, it's good that they didn't
What
kiss because that
amazing
would have been a
timing,
bad
honestly.
kiss.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I just need time. I'm still not over Rini.
Although I would have loved it if Dewey would have been like, specifically the two of you in the coat room. I'm not gonna name names, but get out.
That would have been so good.
That would have been great.
I need time to process. I'm not over it. I don't know. Maybe because I'm scared of change. That might be it.
Just like Ricky.
Yeah, just like Ricky and Gina.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just made um so maybe it's because maybe also God. Maybe it's because Ricky went out with Lily. Maybe that's also why I like have a like I don't ship it. And also like I might have been like more on board with it if like maybe Ricky and Nini wouldn't have got together at like if they would have left it alone at the end of like at season 1. I might have maybe, but I'm not over it. I don't know. It's just I feel like I just I, this is very hard for me to do, but I don't know. I just feel like they should have done a better job with writing like Gina and Ricky's story because I feel like Ricky and Gina could have been together since season 2. Like I feel like the whole Ricky and Nini storyline in season 2, like the whole of them getting like being together in season 2 and then just ended up breaking up. I feel like it it just didn't make sense like why they made them get back together just for them to break up. I feel like Gina and Ricky could have been together like in season 2 or like towards the end of season 2, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
happened with like Well, like they built them up in season 2 and got them together, and then now they like broke them up. So it's
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Mhm.
Should we transition to the thing we always do?
General
Absolutely.
Disney and Nickelodeon stuff.
Yeah,
All right.
it's my
So
favorite part.
we asked it of Michaela. We have to ask it of you, Alex. Who
Okay.
was your ship in Girl Meets World?
Rylaya. All the way.
Okay.
I
All
actually started
right.
off shipping Rucus, but then in season 2 I shipped Lukaya, but then in season 3, like okay, I should clarify. Between season 2 and season 3, I started shipping Rylaya. It was like a week after season 2 ended.
Mm.
But yeah, ever since then I've been shipping Rylaya. So,
Yeah, you just realized that Lucas is the most boring character in all of Disney.
oh my
Hey
god, I
now.
know.
Hey now.
Oh my god.
is it a Karen movie?
Yeah. Alex, how's your indie project coming along?
Oh god. You know what? Now I'm kind of thinking that I probably should have like uh joined this as like the Bay Window Productions thing. Um, but let's see. So honestly, we've had to sort of like push back a lot of things because of like things in the world just like coming up and whatever. Um, and also just like having a lot of trouble like casting certain characters. Um,
Mm.
oh god. So like, and also we changed the debut sort of like thing that we're doing from uh vanilla, which was supposed to be like this like full length feature thing, and then we changed it to the Rylaya fanfic that I wrote, which I think is going to be like really really short. So, uh, but yeah, we oh my god, that's been like really really complicated to be honest. Uh,
Is it like a short film that you're producing? Or?
yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Michaela, you've also worked in like film production, right? Like did you do a short film or was it a feature length?
I've only done short films, mostly for like some like film classes that I took in high school, and then I'm actually going to college for film production, so that as well.
That's cool. Yeah. I did my first short film with my sister last year, and it took 8 months to do. It was so much work, so I honestly like I feel your pain, Alex. It's a lot. It's a lot of planning, and even when you plan so much, there's just like not enough time to do everything.
Yeah. Also,
Um,
like, there's
yeah.
there's the whole issue of like when it comes to like fan films, it's a lot more complicated because it's like usually I think there's like one person with like all the passion behind it, and then everyone else is kind of just like because when it comes to fan fiction, usually there's one author, right? So like maybe like sometimes there's like two, but then you throw in like a the film aspect of it, and it's like there's supposed to be like a group of people working on the same thing, and like I've been working on this with my family for like a few years now, and it's they all have like their own projects and whatever. So it's like really that kind of makes everything more complicated.
Yeah, no, I definitely like understand that because I like my sister. It was my sister and I. My sister Jocelyn, she was the
Yeah.
director in our short film. But we both basically had to like handle everything, even though we weren't like producers or anything. And I didn't really have like um I was like her assistant director, but I was like it was mostly my sister and I just doing the whole thing, like planning out everything and finding people to audition, and because
Yeah.
it's a community project, so no one was getting paid, but it was like really hard, and we had
Oh yeah,
very
that's the other thing. Like the not being able to because it's like a fan film sort of thing, not being able to pay people
mhm,
because that's like a legal issue.
yeah.
I
But yeah.
I auditioned for Girl Meets World a couple years. I auditioned for Maya, and they gave it to Sabrina.
I completely forgot about that,
Wait,
Daniel.
are
I think
you
you told us
serious?
that.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of I used to be on do a lot of background work.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
but I'm going. Uh, I'm not allowed to say anything, but I'm going back into it, and I'm going back to Salt Lake
Oh my
to
god.
audition for some
Oh my
stuff.
god. That's amazing.
But yeah, they gave it to the
Daniela, High School Musical, the series,
Yeah.
season 4.
Oh my god,
No,
that's cool.
no,
You'll be
no.
Ricky's love interest. We'll love to
Oh
see
my
that.
god.
Oh God.
Oh my
Nini's
god, me and
cousin
Sophia
moved
Wiley have a fight scene over Ricky in front of East High, and Miss Jen, she's like she walks up to us and she's like, "Theater children, don't fight, hug mommy."
Oh god.
Otherwise,
She's like, "Come to mama."
Yeah. Oh my god.
that's so much funnier considering how uncomfortable you were with the you know, when she said mommy's talking or Carlos's mommy's.
We
Yeah,
like
he's
both
mommy.
we both freeze and we're like, okay.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
honestly, I kind of thought it was funny, but you know,
Yeah,
because she's
same.
like a second mom figure to all of them.
Right, yeah. I did think it was
Mm.
I think it was more the use of the word mommy
Yeah, that's
instead of
true.
like any other version of it that like put some people off.
Oh my god, guys. Imagine when she said that a baby was crawling to her and they both looked at her and were like, I wasn't talking about you, I was talking about the baby in the room. Calm down.
Oh wait, like speaking
Oh,
of like Miss Jen, do you think that maybe like in season 4 will like do you think Ricky's dad and Miss Jen will like end up like they're already together, but do you think they'll last, or do you think Benjamin will come back and stir things
honestly,
up?
I think Mr. Mazzara is going to be her and Mr. Mazzara are going to be endgame. I feel like.
I hope they
That
are.
could be in game.
Me too.
Me too. I think all of us are Mr. Mazzara and Miss Jen shippers. I totally am. But I feel, imagine Miss Jen moves in with Ricky's dad, like the 4 seasons are actually living together.
Oh my god.
Oh my God! Imagine how awkward that would be.
Yeah. Oh.
Because Disney, they love to speed up things.
Do you think they would like have a minor storyline of like the love triangle again between Mazzara, Jen, and
Oh my god, if Ricky and Gina are together, like not in the beginning, but like kind of in the beginning, I feel like he's going to have a lot of like problems like he did in season 1 where he's like having a hard time and like expressing himself or like dealing with it. And I hope he doesn't really throw it on Gina because if he's not really communicating with her, it's not gonna end well. Like it's just gonna end with like Ricky, like how Ricky and Nini ended in like season 1, where like he really couldn't communicate with her, and that's why he was having a lot of trouble with her. So I just if they're gonna make them official, I really hope it doesn't go down in the drains like they did with, you know, with these other two, couples, where like their writing just literally went into the trash. Like they just did not care. Like if you're gonna make them endgame, make it count. Okay, so I don't like. I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Have Miss Jen sing "He Could Be the One" about Mr. Mazzara and Ricky's dad.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And like,
Yeah.
and like EJ and Ricky are like the Mateo and Jackson, where like they're in the background, like she had to choose one. So what had to lose?
I mean Rico? Or
Yeah, Rico, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Mateo is the real life name of Moises' brother.
Yeah, the brother, right?
Yeah,
Not okay. Ours. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, because Rico is played by Moises.
Moises. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you guys want to do the Nickelodeon and Disney thing now?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we can start. Like the first time we were doing this, we kind of like we're planning on doing like Sweet Life. So have you all watched Sweet Life?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I guess like
I mean, hey, I referenced Sweet Life when we talked about like,
yeah.
In their 60s from the 60s.
Yeah. Have you guys watched like Sweet Life on deck as well?
Yeah, I
The
have.
whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So what couples did you ship?
Not Cody and Bailey.
I mean, at the time that it was airing, I shipped Cody and Bailey, but now not so much. They were pretty toxic, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bailey didn't deserve Cody.
I feel like the like 6-month plan was really interesting. It was funny, but I'm just like, oh wait, like I don't know.
I feel like that was kind of creepy, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
I just love Cody's song to Bailey. If you guys remember, when water flows, you
Oh,
fall
yeah.
from above, you shower.
Oh
You
yeah.
I don't think that was to Bailey. I think that was the one that they wrote for Jordan Sparks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
that was funny though. Regardless, I don't know. I like Cody and Bailey. I like. It wasn't like picture perfect. I mean, it's been a long time since I watched it, so I might be toxic and I might just be missing it because like I haven't seen it in years. I just remember from what I saw, and it's like kind of a blur. But my all-time favorite ship from the show is Maya and Zach.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
Oh.
cutie.
And they
Well,
only
you
had
see,
it was so sad. Like I wanted more.
Oh
Well,
my
you
god,
see,
yeah.
you're
Their breakup was so sad.
you're actually wrong. The ultimate ship from the Sweet Life is Zach and Alex from Wizards of Waverly Place.
Oh my god.
Anyways, that's the lame couple, as we can all see, we've heard. But no, yeah, sure, your ship is cool. No, but I feel like they shouldn't have broken up. I feel like Maya really helped. Like she really stabled Zach in a way. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like it was really unnecessary, especially in the finale. Why would you do it in the finale too?
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I feel like Maya was the first like actual girl that he really, really had genuine feelings for.
Yeah.
And when he's like, "Don't touch me," I was like, "Oh."
I honestly don't remember like the whole like Sweet Life as much. But like I think I did ship Maya and Zach. I mean, I ship them now more than before probably, but I think Alex said like Cody and or I don't remember who it was, but Cody and Bailey, like I shipped them before and I don't really ship them as much now. And I don't know if it has to do with like with Debbie Ryan. I don't know, like I don't really like her as an actress as much. Like I did like her more in Sweet Life than I did in Jessie, I guess. But yeah, I feel like the whole 6 month plan thing was kind of creepy um and yeah, but what about like Sweet Life of Zach and Cody ships? Because there were a few that maybe weren't as memorable, but do you guys remember
I
them?
mean, the only one that was kind of memorable was like the whole like Zach and Allison Stoner's character.
Yes. Yeah, the tomboyish Tom girl.
Oh,
Um,
Mm.
tomboy.
Yeah.
Tomboy. Yeah. Like I liked them together. I thought they were really cute. And then she left for like she just like disappeared. I was like, what? Like I was so confused. Like I feel like they didn't really give her character justice. She just like poofed out of nowhere. Like I don't know.
Well, I think they left that because they were filming a pilot for her. Because the YouTuber Mimi told me about actually did a video about it. She was gonna have a spinoff of That's So Raven,
Mm-hmm.
and it was very similar to Hannah Montana, but
Oh,
and
right, yeah.
the Hannah Montana pilot and that pilot went like head to head, and Hannah Montana won.
Yeah. It's Alex Combs. If you guys are interested, his channel talks about like a very like a variety of things, but he's been doing a couple of Disney Channel videos, and like Ami said, he recently did a video about like the spinoff that didn't happen. But I do remember that episode in That's So Raven where they had like a live audience with Allison Stoner, and then the girl from Wizards, Gigi, she was also in that, and I don't think I
Um,
remember that she was in the show, but yeah,
and the girl from The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, who had a crush on Cody, was in that
right,
episode.
yeah. I don't remember her name, but she was really creepy.
Uh,
the What was her
yeah,
name? I don't
Oh,
remember. The
right,
one with
yeah.
glasses and
yeah,
Agnes.
curly blonde hair.
Oh, was it Connie?
curly red hair. Yeah.
I don't
Oh wait,
Yeah,
know.
I'm thinking of Jessie. Connie was in.
yeah. I can't remember her name, but yeah. And she
The
like there was
character's
an
name was
episode where
Agnes.
she. What'd you say?
Agnes.
Agnes. Yeah. There was an episode where she even liked Zach, and they went on a date, which is a little weird.
Mm.
But yeah, there was also Barbara. I think she
Whoa.
was
Oh
Cody's girlfriend.
yeah, yeah. And then she
Yeah.
and Bob got together.
Oh, I remember.
Oh, Jesus.
Completely forgot about that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because
Oh,
we found that out like in like a season one episode of On Deck.
Oh, I completely
all,
forgot about that.
all I'm gonna say is the saddest line from the whole show is when Maya was like, "Baby, don't say that," and Zach was like, "I'm not your baby anymore." That broke
Yeah.
my heart, and he walks away in the day at the sad music. Sorry.
Yeah, like the Sweet Life was actually kind of unique in the fact that like they didn't really have ships. Like you could ship characters, obviously, but like
Yeah.
they
It
mainly
wasn't
had
as
like the one
heavily, like,
pair.
talked about.
Mhm.
Right. It was most and like the show didn't try to have you have a bunch of ships. Like it was mostly about the brothers and their friendships with
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, and like within
Yeah.
the core cast, it's like really inappropriate to ship any of the characters. Like, and
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about this in another live stream where like Maddie and Zach are like really like
Inappropriate.
creepy and inappropriate. But they had them kiss in Sweet Life on Deck, which is like there is a 7 year difference between the actors, and so it was like
And a
weird. But
3-year difference between the characters.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I don't
Also,
know.
the best ep the best episodes were the Halloween one. The one on the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was the room one, and then the one on Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was the ghost, whatever. I like those. Those were my favorites.
Oh my
No,
god,
the best
the
episode of the
ghost of
Sweet Life
oh my
franchise.
Mhm.
Oh, go ahead, Alex.
the ghost of wait, what was the room number? It's 613 or something.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah, that was an iconic episode. Oh my god.
that's the best one. And when
Yeah.
when what's his name? What's the guy's name? The one with the
Esteban?
chicken?
Esteban, yeah.
When he's acting like he's like possessed or something. That was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Jesus, that was so scary.
Yeah. I watched an
Wait, what?
I watched an interview with the actor that played Esteban, and he talked about how like the table scene where they're all like talking and he's like being possessed or
The-
whatever.
Like
That was
the
like
seance scene or something?
yeah,
or-
yeah, yeah, yeah. That scene. That was like they kind of like made that up on the spot. Like during lunch, they were all like coming up with things to say.
Wait, that was
Um,
improv?
It was kind of. I mean, they rehearsed
Almost improv.
they rehearsed it, but they were like doing it like
Yeah.
kind of right on the day that they were shooting it. Like during lunch, they were kind of like
That's
bringing
amazing.
ideas and stuff. So it was really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, London
One
and
step
Lance,
away from improv.
such a cute ship. London and Lance. What happened to the lifeguard? They were perfect together. They were the perfect match. I would have loved her to end up with him.
I don't trust that because I feel like London was very much a teenager in that show, and I don't think they ever said Lance's age, but I feel like he was like 25.
Oh, never mind. But if he was the same age as her, I shipped it. Imagine like at the graduation show, graduation episode, he comes back and he's like a doctor, but he's like really stupid. But he becomes a doctor and he's like, I'm smart now.
No.
And it's like the London Smarticle particles.
Yeah, so funny.
I think that like the Sweet Life franchise is one of those rare things for me because like the last episode is the best episode to me. Like I just
like
really
the
enjoyed
graduation
finale.
episode.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the finale.
Hmm. Yeah, I was sad when it ended. I remember.
Yeah.
Also, they did the Sweet Life so dirty with the Sweet Life movie because that was the worst
Yeah.
movie. Like they literally should have had it just be a road trip between Zach and Cody.
Yeah. I didn't
oh my
like
God.
it.
That movie was so creepy. Oh my god.
That movie scared me so much as a kid.
Ugh.
I don't even
I
know.
actually liked it. I didn't mind it. I mean, I don't really remember anything about it, but I actually didn't think it was that bad. But maybe I should go back because everybody thinks it's creepy. So now I look bad.
I mean-
Anyways, and I didn't say that.
The ending scene where they're all kind of okay, not the end scene, but like the scene where the boys are being like chased by all the twins.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh,
You heard
geez,
it
that
here.
was
You heard it here first, folks. Alex says twins deserve no rights.
okay. I did not say that. I mean, I mean, like the twins who were like perfectly like in sync and like chasing Zach and Cody. Like,
Yeah. Oh, also do you guys remember the blonde twins in
Yes.
did you guys what did you guys think of them? Like in Sweet Life. Like those two girls,
in the show.
twins. Yeah, they were blonde
Oh.
twins. I don't know if
Oh,
you
God.
remember.
Yeah, the ones who played in the Legally Blonde.
The British ones?
Yeah, the British
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
They were fine.
And they kept saying like, something, and then like the other one would say really something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was I mean, I don't think I really because they don't really have like distinct personalities like Zach and Cody do, so it's like kind of hard to like ship them, and also like I don't know, they were like pretty young when they first came on and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wish Arwen ended up with Zach and Cody's mom because he really tried. I felt really bad for him.
They were cute. I like them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who did
also
you?
kind of not, because that perpetuates like the creep. Like, I love Arwen, but also Arwen was kind of creepy when it came to like his infatuation.
He had a cardboard cutout of
Oh my
Carrie,
God.
right?
Yeah.
I
But
forgot about
let's
that.
hold on. Some of us have posters of singers and pop stars on our wall, or like someone
Right,
we
but
idolize. It's kind of
right, but
like
do you
the
have
same thing.
but
But is it lifestyle?
no, because like do you have a cardboard cutout of Mimi in your room?
No.
Very good
That
point.
right,
Imagine,
it's
no.
different. Right, it's different when it's people you know.
Yeah. I mean, a little bit
Still
different because I mean,
creepy, yes.
celebrities are real
Still
people
weird.
too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, I used to have a bunch of like my whole room was covered in Justin Bieber photos, and I knew it was creepy, and I still did it. No, I was in love with Justin Bieber, but let's not talk about that era of my life.
You heard it here, folks. Daniela had a blood shrine to Justin Bieber at 12 years old.
Listen, I thought I was gonna marry the man, okay? Let a child dream, okay? I thought I was gonna be Daniela Bieber, okay? And then when I saw that Hailey Bieber changed her on Instagram, I cried. Not because I love the man anymore, and I'm not in love with the man. Like, Hailey can have him, but it was just that 12-year-old inside me that cried, okay? And I was with family, so I just made it a little bit more weird. But needless to say, lesson of the day: let a child dream.
I mean,
This is
I guess that's a little bit fair because I mean, we all have that like, 12-year-old inside of us that's like, kind of crushed a little bit when we see stuff like that.
Thank you.
yeah. Whenever I realize that Nick Jonas is married, I die a little bit inside.
Hey. Oh yeah, I'm seeing Nick Jonas in like 2 months.
Oh my god.
12-year-old me was 12-year-old me was burning up for Nick Jonas.
Oh my god. I was gonna buy tickets. Well, I have a ticket, but I was gonna buy another ticket and I was gonna invite my friend, but I think she's gonna say no, so I invited one of my guy friends and he literally said the same thing. He was like, don't worry, during burning up, I'll just burn up. I was like, oh, don't do that.
Also,
Is that a
off the
metaphor or is
subject,
it literal?
Yeah, no, it's not. Because they have a song called "Burning Up."
Yeah,
so.
I know. But like, sorry, I am autistic, so I take things very literally. So
No, he meant it as
Yeah.
a joke. But it was a bad joke. But
okay,
I was like,
yeah, because I was just thinking that's not a pretty image.
I was like, you get a B plus for effort, and not an A, but a B. I'll give you a B.
yeah. Also off topic and no spoilers because it did just come out. Mimi, you need to hurry up and watch Cobra Kai season 5 so I can have discussions with
You
you.
need to hurry up
Honestly,
and
like,
watch House of Anubis.
oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
Oh,
no
God.
hurries.
Such a
Nobody cares about Sabuna.
Nobody
Oh my God.
cares. Anyways, Mimi, you should, when you have time off, not like Ame, how he's pushing you, but when you have time off and you have pretty little time on whenever you'll like House of Anubis. I'm sure you will.
Okay.
No,
I keep forgetting,
I'm not.
but
Yeah, I'm not like the. I'm not
No.
yet like Daniela. I'm demanding that you finish Cobra Kai.
I really no. It's honestly like I would have, at this point, like I would not the whole season because it's a bit longer than the other ones, but like it's like literally it's planning and timing with my sister. So like that's literally why we take so long to film. But it's really up to her at this point because if she's like sometimes she's not up for it and I'm like okay and then we like postpone it for other days. But yeah, it's mostly up to her at this point.
See,
But
that's when you just sit Josh down and say, "We're not getting up for the next 10 hours."
Yeah, unless we watch House of Anubis. Fabina for life.
yeah.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna try. I mean, I'm gonna try sometime this week. Because tomorrow we're going to a concert, so we're not gonna be able to do that. But anyway, we're seeing Daddy Yankee. I don't know if you guys know him, but
Yeah.
you guys okay?
I watched his show. He's something.
Isn't he the one behind Gasolina?
Yeah, Gasolina. Yeah, it's his last show, like tour. So obviously, my sister has to like. She's always like loved him since that song actually. So yeah, I'm just going with her because I don't really care that much. But I wanted to ask you guys like who did you guys think was the best character on Sweet Life? Because I feel like there's so many to choose from.
Cody.
Oh,
yeah,
baby,
I really liked Cody.
No. The real star of the show is Miss London Tipton.
Yeah,
That is
I agree.
yeah. I liked
It's-
London and Zach. Zach, he was a little rascal. He was fun. And then London, iconic queen.
Mm-hmm. I
I
feel
mean,
like
honestly, I say Cody just because of the fact that I had a huge crush on Cole Sprouse when I was a kid. So
Same.
yeah. I mean, I think out of like, I mean, there's like I said, there's so many, but like the recurring cast members, I think were the best. And that like, I mean, well, Arwen and Esteban and Mosby and London, like that scene with the Prindle, right? That's
Oh
too
my God.
iconic. So I give it to London.
most iconic scene in the Sweet Life ever.
Yeah.
them.
Did you guys like Sweet Life of Zach and Cody more or Sweet Life on Deck?
Zach and Cody.
Yeah, Zach
I
and
liked
Cody.
I liked On Deck more.
I like them both as equally, but what I will say is that when I was younger, I sent a little letter to Disney, and this will forever be iconic. And I don't know why they did not make this like show happen, but the spin-off of London Tipton and Sharpay Evans,
Ooh.
best friends in New York, living the life because they're both rich. Imagine that, Sharpay and London Tipton. And I never got back to anything, but they would
would've
I
have.
don't think that would have worked.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been the most annoying show ever because like you can't have two characters that similar. Like otherwise, like they're not going to be able to teach each other anything, like and grow from being
Yeah, and
around each other.
also logistically it wouldn't have worked either because High School Musical was literally a movie in the universe of the Sweet Life. So High School Musical was fictional in that universe.
Yeah, because Maddie looks like Ashley Tisdale in the Sweet Life universe.
Right.
Yeah.
But didn't like Vanessa Hudgens guest star on Sweet Life?
So did Zac Efron.
And Zac
That's
Efron.
true, yeah.
Also,
So it's like
I think it would have been made kind of sense because remember Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure? Sharpay moved to New York, and where is the Tipton Hotel?
Boston.
Boston.
Okay, well, it would have been nice because like see them like manage life together. Like you kind of saw that with Ashley Tisdale's movie with Sharpay, how she was trying to manage like New York and trying to get into Broadway. She became the assistant to the like star of the show. Like she would even walk a dog. like if you really think about that, Sharpay Evans would never do that. I think that was like so of her out of character to do that. Like,
Well, every movie Sharpay Evans is in, she grows and learns a lesson, and then she forgets it by the next movie, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
I just really enjoyed Daniela leading up to that whole like Sharpay moved to New York, and where is the Tipton? Boston.
I'm sorry, okay? It's been a long time since I've seen it, okay?
Oh my
Don't do this
god.
to me, okay? I had a moment, okay? And now it's I had a moment. Just for a moment. I had to
Yeah,
do
you
it.
thought you had something there. Unfortunately, I do have to leave now. I'm about to head to work. So enjoy the last like 15 or so minutes.
Mm.
And I really enjoyed talking to all of you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for
same.
joining on me.
Alrighty, bye.
Yeah, bye.
Safe, safe. Oh, never mind.
But, um,
Did you guys hear about like the Arwen, like the spinoff that they almost made of Sweet Life, but then it got canceled?
yeah, the Arwen one, right? Yeah, yeah. The one with Selena, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I wish they would. I think like they released some like clips of it on YouTube. I mean, that's what I've seen, but like I wish they would release the whole thing, like the whole pilot. You know? Yeah.
I think they did. I think I saw the whole thing. I'll send it over, but it was pretty good. I liked it. It was really. I think it would have been really good. I think the reason why they didn't fully do it because they were doing Wizards,
Hmm.
and
Yeah, that was it.
that blew up, so they never really. But it was really interesting to see him, and I really liked it. I thought it was nice.
Yeah. I feel like I love that that little part where the it's the girl from Princess Protection Program, the like one of the mean girls. She's like on the phone and she's pretending like she's talking on the phone, but she doesn't actually know what she's supposed to be doing. So she's actually like trying to talk on the phone, but there's no one there. I thought that was funny. That was probably the best part. So I thought it could have been a good show, but it was definitely like they had like it was like a choice between Arwen and Wizards, so they went with Wizards. So yeah.
I actually don't know if I can't remember if I ever like heard about this. I have like maybe like a vague sense of maybe what this was, but I can't remember.
I only
Yeah.
found out about it like a couple years ago, and then I was like, oh.
Yeah. But I actually wanted to ask you guys about Sharpay. So like what we were talking about with Ami, like if they made a fourth High School Musical movie, do you think Sharpay would go back to like her, her old self, or would she have changed in these last like 15 years?
I think she would have grown. And,
Yeah,
like, yeah,
I feel like she would have grown.
like use her like money for good or something, or like, but the thing is, like, if they did do that, I feel like the actress, like, I don't know if she'll even be in like High School Musical season 4, because like I heard somewhere that she kind of is like, I don't know if I have it in me anymore to like play Sharpay. So like, I don't know, but
she's a mom now.
Oh really?
Yeah, she had. I think it was. She had a little girl, I believe. I think, or a boy. I'm not too sure, but she is a mother now, so that might be why. But I feel like she would still be in love with the whole like Broadway like life, you know. But I feel like she would be a little bit more smarter, like have a little bit more wise, you know. But I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, okay, the whole talk about like Sharpay, it's kind of making me think about that video that Matt Pat did about High School Musical, and honestly, um I think she would probably be a better person.
yeah.
Yeah, I hope she would. I mean, when I was younger, I do remember feeling like it was weird that she was always like going back to her old ways, and I mean, not really. I mean, you could argue that people have argued before that she's actually not the villain of of the franchise. So I don't know, but um, oh, another question I want to ask you guys: what is your favorite High School Musical movie?
Oh,
I think the third one for me.
Everybody says number 2, but
I
I think the best one is the third one, and because of cinematic wise, like it's so shot
yeah,
perfectly.
they really said budget with the third one.
They did.
yeah. I personally like the second one more. I don't know why, but maybe it was because like that was the one I watched the most. I did watch the third one in theaters, like for my birthday, but like
I watched the third one in theaters for my cousin's birthday when she turned 8.
wow. I wait. How old was I? I was 10. I think I was turning 10, and I watched it with my cousins too. But what was I gonna say? I did like I love the cinematography in the third one, and it was definitely like a much better like shot film. But I feel like the first two have like a certain look to them. That I feel like the third one is completely its own thing. So I don't know. I don't really consider it like as iconic as the first two. But yeah, I feel like the first one isn't that good, like plot wise, but the songs are I don't know, some of the best and most remembered.
Honestly, speaking of like the cinematography thing, can we talk about like the opening shot of High School Musical 3
Yeah,
of Troy just like
you just see
sweat
the
dripping
sweat.
down his face and his hair and just like
What
I
is
feel like
the
that was a
best?
little too much, but
like so
yeah,
many like tween girls and maybe boys in the audience just that's their awakening.
yeah. It was a lot. And I mean, yeah, I mean the I do like the songs in the third movie, but I feel like the first two are I don't know, they're more iconic. I like the summer vibes in the second one, and I feel like it kind of goes with. Also, like the other thing is like the fact that they covered High School Musical 1 in the first season, and then they're gonna cover the third one in the fourth movie. I'm like disappointed that they didn't do the second one. You know?
I mean, they covered songs from the second movie
Yeah.
in season 2.
Yeah, it was like two songs, I think. Or no, well, it'll be three, I
It was a
guess.
medley.
Yeah. And yeah, they will do like gotta go my own way, but I don't know. I don't know. But what about you, Daniela? Like, what do you think of the movies? I guess.
Um, yeah, I mean they're iconic. Obviously, they're gonna live forever. Um, but yeah, I like the third one. The best. I don't know. It's just because I don't know. I like how it's filmed, and I think I like honestly. I think the third one. This is very people get mad over it when I say this. I think the third one had the best songs. That's my opinion. Like Scream, hello. Like that whole scene is iconic. Him go like just
And
like
like the
that coming
spinning
out.
hallway.
Yes, like oh my god! And when he tears
That
like
must have been like so fun for Zach to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I like the third one better. What's the best location? Like, what was your favorite High School Musical location? Like out of all the three, like and you could pick anyone. Mine was the theater. I'm a theater child, so I love the High School Musical stage.
Oh,
I like the treehouse too. Was pretty cool.
Mm,
Just knowing that it's like spins and like it opens on top. That's really cool. You could see the stars. That's really cool.
yeah.
Someone said the junkyard, but I was like, okay.
It was just like one song.
Yeah,
uh,
that's true.
I'm trying to think. I like the. I mean, I'm gonna go with the second movie. I'm gonna go with the pool location. You know, it's I liked it.
Honestly, I don't know.
yeah.
So people say the cafeteria, which I understand because magic was made there.
Yeah, or the
And
gym. I
yeah,
mean,
there's people.
gym is there's so many good locations. Yeah.
I wanted Troy's truck, even though it would break down a lot. I would still like it. I like it. It's like old but very vintage. I love it.
Also, one thing I thought was like really, really funny was like during Now or Never, um, when Troy gets like knocked down and everything, and then Gabrielle was just like, try.
Oh, it's so dramatic,
I
but
know.
yeah,
And everyone kind of just like has these
yeah.
like poster boards like covering them, and then Gabrielle just rises out from under.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. Like it was so like that number was just so much like the sweat and just everything. Like
I'm
Gabriella
putting
just
so much emphasis on 16 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah. So now my question is, because I kind of answered my own question, like at the truck, if you could keep a prop from the like any movie, like anyone, it could be
Uh,
anyone, what would you keep? I would keep the truck.
I would do the pink lockers. I love pink. So I
Oh.
She
would,
just like takes a piece of the locker, just like takes the locker door,
I want the whole locker. The whole one.
pushes the whole thing.
I love pink too. I would probably take that because I also don't like have another. Oh, didn't they have a locket or something? Didn't
Yeah.
Gabriella have a locket? Oh, the locket. Yeah, the T for
Yeah.
Troy. That one. I would keep that.
I would, or also I would keep Troy's jersey. That's iconic. Like the jersey of the truck, but I would go with the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a nice prop to take home. The whole truck.
Yeah, and you could wear it too. And you can drive around with the truck and everything. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But I would drive really slow because I wouldn't want it to get wrecked. And
Yeah.
like the jersey, like I don't think I would wear it because what if it gets stains and it gets ruined? Like,
True.
You could like hang it up somewhere
yeah.
as decoration.
Because doesn't he hang it up like after? I think I saw it on the wall in one of the movies. Like he hangs the original jersey up on in his room. I think he has it hung up.
Yeah, maybe. Also, who is your favorite character in the movies?
I think we can all say I might be wrong, but Miss Sharpay Evans.
I mean, yeah, she was iconic. Yeah. I probably Sharpie. I mean, she made things interesting, you know,
Yeah.
like she always gave her, 1,000% in everything she did. But I mean, I also liked Ryan too.
Oh my god, can we talk about how cute Ryan and Kelsey are? That's my favorite chip. I like Troy and Gabriella, but Kelsey and like, they're so cute together. I love them. What was your guys' favorite chip from the movie?
I think Troy and Gabriella. Basically.
Yeah, I think so too. But I did like Ryan and Kelsey. It was kind of unexpected though for me. Like I didn't really think that they would put them together, but they had like good chemistry. I thought.
Now the question is, if they make a fourth movie and Vanessa and Zach come back, do you guys think that they will still be together? Do you guys think that Troy and Gabriella survived? Because let's be honest, I don't think like if they would have actually like made it, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
I think
Kinda
they
hope-
would have.
I don't know. I feel like maybe in like the movie universe they would have, but in real life, maybe not.
Yeah.
What about you, Alex? Did you hear the question?
No, because my brother knocked on the door. I was okay, so he asked for like paper towels and whatnot, and I in exchange he gave me he gave me more edibles. So yeah.
Okay. Daniel, can you ask the question again?
So my question is, since if they're making the fourth, movie, do you think, and like Troy and Gabriella come back to like the fourth movie, do you think they would still be together like now?
I feel like that's really tricky because since Zach and Vanessa are
They're just like Olivia and Joshua.
yeah, that's true.
But I feel like Joshua and Olivia, if they did date, because they never confirmed, but let's say they did, I feel like their breakup was a lot more horrible than Zach and Vanessa's. I feel like they broke up and they were just like a little bit more cool about it. They didn't have like this big blow up. Like people made a big deal out of it, but like I feel like it wasn't as big as Joshua's and Olivia's whole thing. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I didn't even know that like Zach and Vanessa dated until a couple years ago. I was like, oh, I did not know.
Yeah. She said in her on the audition, because she made a video with Ashley, that she had a whole like the biggest crush on him since the moment she saw him, and I was like, oh my Vanessa heart.
I was I think I was kind of aware of it, but because I don't know how old I was, like 9 or 10, so I wasn't like on social media or anything. Was there social media? But I mean, there was, but like it was. I feel like it wasn't as like seen or visible as it would be now, like especially like as like with Joshua and Olivia, like every moment that they're out in public, that's all like visible to everyone. So at the time I don't think I was really aware of it, but it was just something that happened like in my
perspective. I mean, I remember there being like some like talk about it back in the day, but like I feel like you're right. There probably wasn't nearly as much, there probably wasn't nearly as much talk about it back then as there would be today.
Yeah. Do you remember like Tiger Beat or like those magazines? Like those gossip teen magazines? Like I feel like that's the only place where I would have gotten that sort of information.
Honestly, I remember seeing like a lot of like YouTube videos. I never watched them, but like a lot of like people shipping like Disney actors and stuff with each other, and obviously like Zach and Vanessa, since they did actually date. And I also remember seeing like things about like Nick and Miley on YouTube. So yeah.
Because I watched a video on, I'm gonna make it quick because we are at the 2-hour mark. But a lot of people are saying that, because I watched a video on the whole Vanessa Hudgens scandal that happened when her pictures got out, and they are saying that that's what they think. They're saying that that was the downfall of their relationship. Is when her pictures got leaked of her her nudes, basically, and it blew up, and they're saying that that's when the problem started, and that was the downfall of their relationship. Yes, she had a scandal like Jeanette McCurdy. So
yeah,
but like Disney was really good at Disney's really good at covering stuff like that. So like it blew up, but like they were really like good at closing that up.
Yeah, I honestly didn't hear about that. I definitely wasn't aware of the nude scandal until a couple of years ago. So I know that they like made her apologize and stuff, which was but I personally didn't know about it. But I also I don't think I really kept up with like Zach and Vanessa's like timeline of dating and like the gossip and rumors in High School Musical. I wasn't really aware of that, but yeah. What about you guys?
I didn't, but I'll send the video over. It's like, I think it's like a 45-minute video, but this person like does a really good job at explaining, and they go over all that and how they made Disney made her apologize and like when she went to like the Disney Channel productions and like what went down with the producers and everything. But it's a really good video. I'll send it over so you guys can watch it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess we'll end this here because we're at the 2 hour mark. But yeah, thank you so much to Michaela and Alex and Daniela, of course, for joining. And Ami, even though Ami left. But thank you guys so much for joining this live stream. I had a really fun time talking to you guys, and we'll be
Same.
back next week. Hopefully, Alex, you'll be able to join us.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. And Michaela, I have your YouTube channel linked in the description box below, and I also have everyone else's social media, Instagram handles down below. But yeah, it was great having you guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.